Good morning. Today you'll be doing the non-traditional day packet for April 3rd, 2020. This is Miss Simpson's non-traditional day packet. In this packet, you will find a review of information we have been working on throughout the school year. The skills being addressed relate to your child's IEP and possibly alternate assessment standards. Some items are to help students generalize skills in subject areas. These are activities that students are familiar with. We complete similar activities in our classroom daily. In this non-traditional packet, your child will work on the following items. 1 daily literacy page. Students fill in the blanks and answer questions related to literacy. 1 sight word list. Students can read these daily. When you think they have mastered them, please contact me and I can send a new list. 1 color by code page. Students color in the blanks while following the directions. There are specific colors to color the letter or sight words depending on the day. 1 math practice sheet. This sheet will focus on counting or measuring distance. For counting activities, there is also a hundreds chart that can be used to help. All directions are on the sheet. 1 reading page. Students can read that passage. We often highlight the vocabulary words that are on the side and then answer the comprehension questions that are at the bottom. 1 cut-up sentence writing page. Students will cut out the words and glue them into the box to make a complete sentence. They will then write the sentence in their neatest handwriting on the lines at the bottom. 1 word work page. Students are to follow the directions on the page. These are activities that involve sorting words, word families, and reading new words. 1 social story and drawing sheet. These are social stories that we read in class daily. You can read the top story with your child to discuss a social topic. The bottom part shows an activity you can do. That part is optional and is just an extension activity if needed. The drawing sheet is where students can draw about the topic from the social story. We often ask students for their best drawing with at least 5 colors. They are often asked to describe their pictures to us and we make sure they are on the topic. If there is internet access and an iPad/Chromebook, students can also access their Lexia account to work on literacy skills. In the NTI package, you will find your child's username and password. Contact me if you have any questions or concerns at all. Your first page is sight words used in set 3. The words are did, eat, to, what, all, came, saw, they, have, no, please, yes, by, into, new, our, get, must, soon, there, on, pretty, ride, under, ate, and out. Your next page is daily literacy. First, you are going to trace and write a capital N, and then you're going to trace and write a lowercase n. In the next box, you're going to circle the capital and lowercase n's. In the third box, the directions are to color the pictures that begin with N. In the bottom box, you're going to read the following words and draw a picture to match each word. The first word is nap. The second word is net. And the third word is nut. Lastly, you're going to look at the long box on the side. Your word today is it. So first you're going to trace the word it. Then you're going to circle the vowels in the word it, and vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. Next, you're going to write the missing letters to make the word it. Then you're going to write it in the correct box. And finally, you're going to find and circle the word it. Once you're done with that, you can move on to the color by letter sheet. The directions are to follow the code below to color and find a surprise picture. Number 1, color the L light green. Number 2, color the M green. Number 3, color the N yellow. And number 4, color the O orange. Your next page is number chart cutouts. What you're going to do is fill in the missing numbers. In each one of these, you're going to look at your number. The box above the number should be 10 less than that number. The box below your number should be 10 more than that number. The box to the left of each number should be the number 1 less than that number. And the box to the right should be the number that is 1 more than your number. Your first number is 37, then 24, 51, 73, 88, 15, 90, 41, 53, 65, 28, and 49. On your next page, there are vocabulary words. Sandra Day O'Connor, Texas, ranch, college, lawyer, this story is called Sandra Day O'Connor. Sandra Day O'Connor was born in Texas in 1930. She and her family lived on a ranch. Sandra decided to go to college. She became a lawyer and then became a judge. In 1981, she was chosen to become a judge on the Supreme Court. She was the first woman ever chosen. Where was Sandra born? Is it A, Illinois, B, Arizona, or C, Texas? Number 2, when was Sandra born? Was it A, 1920, B, 1930, or C, 1940? Number 3, Sandra and her family lived on was it a ranch or a farm? Number 4, Sandra was a lawyer and then became was it a rancher or a judge? And number 5, what was Sandra Day O'Connor chosen to be? Once you're done with that page, you can move on to the next. The next page is cut up sentences. The directions are to look at the picture, look at the words along the right side of this page, cut, sort, and glue the words to make a complete sentence to match the picture. Write the sentence. Your words are got, birthday, her, dressed, for, the, party, up, girl, and all. So once you cut apart those words, you're going to glue the sentence pieces here in the box. Then you're going to write the sentence here on the lines. Your next page is I can read, and we're looking at CH. You're going to read the words and then match the picture to the word. Your first word is chair, then torch, peach, chalk, champ, pouch, launch, and teach. Your next page is the story interrupting. Introduction. Tomcat had a friend over and they were talking about their favorite video game. Tabby Cat really wanted to tell Tom about a new game she learned at school. She ran into his room and started telling him all about it, but he was busy talking to his friend. Is Tabby Cat being polite? What do you think will happen next? Tomcat looked at Tabby Cat. Please wait, I am trying to talk to my friend, Tom says. Tabby Cat feels sad and left out. She runs to her room and slams the door. I just wanted to tell you about a new game I learned. You don't have to be so mean to me, Tabby yells. Tomcat walks to Tabby Cat's room. I wasn't being mean. You were interrupting me and my friend, Tom says. Stop. Turn and tell your partners if you agree with Tomcat or Tabby Cat and why. I just wanted you to wait until we were done talking. Then I would have listened to you, Tom explained. I'm sorry, said Tabby. I was just excited to teach you my new game that I learned at school. Well, I'm ready to learn it now. Let me go get my friend so we all can play, Tom said. Follow up, interrupting. Introduction. Yesterday we listened to a story about Tomcat and Tabby Cat. Tomcat was talking with his friend when Tabby Cat interrupted to tell them about her new game. Tell your partner about a time you were interrupted. Have you ever interrupted someone else? Hands-on. Bring two students up to the front. Ask them to begin a conversation and then interrupt them. Ask them how it made them feel. Did they want to listen to you or were they annoyed? Call up two other students and ask them to begin a conversation. Model waiting patiently for their conversation to end, then politely ask one student a question. Discuss how this was better solution than interrupting. Split the class into groups of 3. Allow them to practice. Circulate to ensure they are not interrupting. Think about it. Why is it rude to interrupt? What should you do if you need to talk to someone who is already busy? What are some ways we are interrupted in the classroom? What should you do if someone interrupts you? Your next page is your social skills page. The directions are to draw a picture of you waiting your turn to talk. Once you finish this is the last page in your non-traditional day packet. I hope that you have a great day.